This continent is rich in the critical minerals that will drive business success in the 21st century. The continent has resources of lithium, vanadium, cobalt, platinum, palladium, nickel, copper, rare earth minerals, rhodium, and many others. And these are the minerals that are bound and are driving economic activity across the world. African countries have made it clear that the investors of choice are those who will come and invest in our continent, but also process the resources here, close to source, so that African countries do not export rock and sand, but export finished products as we would like to do. Together, the BRICS countries make up a quarter of the global economy. They account for a fifth of global trade and are home to more than 40% of the world's population. This agglomeration of these 5 countries has a major impact on various aspects of the global activity and life. As we celebrate the 15th anniversary of BRICS, trade between BRICS countries totaled some $162 billion last year. Foreign investment has played an important role in the growth of BRICS economies. Total annual foreign direct investment into BRICS countries is 4 times greater than it was 20 years ago. However, the new wave of protectionism and subsequent impact of unilateral measures that are incompatible with WTO rules undermine the global economic growth and development. We therefore need to reaffirm our position that economic growth must be underpinned by transparency, by inclusiveness. It must be compatible with a multilateral trading system that supports a developmental agenda, the type of developmental agenda that the 5 countries that are members of BRICS have embraced right from the onset. We require a fundamental reform of the global financial institutions so that they can be more agile and responsive to the challenges facing developing economies. In this respect, the new development bank, established by BRICS countries in 2015, is leading the way. Since its formation, it has demonstrated its ability to mobilize resources for infrastructure and sustainable development.
You know, whenever I came across a video like this, especially when leaders in Africa, they give these fantastic speeches in seminars or in summits, I feel like it's more of words than actions. Let me just be frank with this one, right? Because I have seen like so many times our leaders will go somewhere and they will talk and talk and talk. And the reality is nothing really changes, right? Nothing really changes. And no matter what they say in these summits or in these seminars, things just kind of stay the same. I can remember this one speech Cyril Ramaphosa made, I think in France, where he said that Africans don't want to be beggars. Africa deserves the respect of other nations, and Africa want to sit on the table, which was all fine talk, and I enjoyed it. And I will guess most of the people who were seated in that summit also thought it was a very fantastic speech. And like I have always said on this show, right? You cannot be saying that you want respect from people without actually proving to them that you deserve their respect. You cannot be saying that people are not treating you fairly and you deserve them to treat you with a certain degree of respect without really earning the respect. You cannot come out and criticize and lash out and say that people consider you as not an equal when you haven't really proved yourself to be an equal. You cannot do that. You cannot eat your cake and have it back. I have said it and I will say it again. If Africa wants to be taken seriously, Africa must start doing things that will let the rest of the world understand that Africa is serious. And that's just it. Because let's face it, you cannot tell someone who takes care of you. You cannot tell someone who gives you pocket money. You cannot tell someone who pays your rent that you are independent or that you want the people to respect you. How is that even possible? You cannot tell someone who fits you that you want to sit on the table and discuss about your future. No, you cannot do that. Why? Because the person takes care of you. The person does almost everything for you. So, what kind of independence do you think you have? Africa must start doing things that people would think or that people will see them as an entity worth the respect and appreciation that they want. And until we get to that level, nobody will ever take us seriously. We cry for aid, we beg for handouts. Even with our level of worth, with all our resources, we still go and cry to foreign countries for handouts. How is that even possible? Even our AU cannot fund themselves. They need to beg for fundings from outside. How is that even possible? And remember, when the Chinese give you handouts, those handouts come with some invisible ropes attached to them. When the Americans give you handouts, they have some invisible conditions attached to them, same as the European Union. You remember, when you are someone who are dependent on other people, you are beholden to them. They will tell you what they want you to do, and you will have no choice but to comply because they are the one doing every single thing for you. So if Africa really wants to be taken seriously, they shouldn't just keep on talking. They have to start doing things that people would see them and now take them seriously. They talked about making sure they can sell processed food. Not just talk about it, but actually get to doing it. Because Africa is a place where people come up with fantastic ideas and then just as quickly drop them as they came up with. Cyril Ramaphosa was talking about Africa being able to sell or to sell processed food, not just raw minerals anymore. Do you know how many times that same line has been echoed by African leaders, and yet still they are not matching words with actions? And that is the problem. They have to start matching words with action. They have to start doing what is necessary for them to get the respect they deserve. Until that day comes, we are just going to be where we are. But you guys out there, what do you think might be the reason why Africa drags their feet on almost every single thing? that nothing in Africa can be put into actions as quickly as possible. Why is it that when Africa come up with an idea, it will take years for them just deliberating on the idea, and most of the times would not even be implemented? Share your thoughts and opinions with us in the comment section below, because like always, we love hearing what you have to say. And also, do not forget to like this video, share this video, follow our Facebook page, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel, because little bit of good way, like the one you're doing just now, help us a lot, and we shall ever be grateful to you. So thank you very much for doing just that. And like always, see you in the next one.